Hey everybody, we're here with Kristi Hopkins with Thriving with Neurofibromatosis. This radio voice of God in the background is her husband, Rich Hopkins, the win anyway guy, because Kristi was scared to death to just start this all by herself. So if you're there, we are here today to take your questions. Kristi is going to answer your questions. She's going to tell you a little bit about herself. So Kristi, I got to shut up. Talk to me.
Hey, this is Kristi. I'm NFMOMMY, and I created Periscope, an account to talk about neurofibromatosis, which is what I have. It's a genetic disorder of the nervous system that causes tumors to form inside and outside of the body. 3 of my children also have NF.
Saturn Girl 84 says she has it too.
Hi, Saturn. How are you?
NF Girl 33 just joined. You've got 8 people watching you.
Hey, everybody. Anyway, basically, I'm NFMOMMY, and I wanted to create a Periscope so that we could talk live, and it's kind of a really cool opportunity to interact with people and have them ask questions if they have them, and just make some friends and talk about NF.
What's happening to you this week, Kristi?
I am having a birthday. Not going to tell you which one, but I am very excited to turn another year older and live life to the fullest and set a good example for my family and for those living with NF.
Twinkie D says, hey, she also has NF.
Yo, what's up?
So how do you thrive with NF? Saturn Girl says, happy birthday.
Thank you so much. Thriving with NF is a lifestyle, just like anything you change in your life, whether it be diet or exercise. It's just something that I do every single day to change my life. And I have actually added exercise and diet and lost a lot of weight. And
NF Girl 33 says, happy birthday.
Thank you. Thriving with NF is just a lifestyle.
Well, how can I thrive with NF? If I'm watching you right now, we got 7 people. How can I thrive?
It's an attitude switch. It's looking at the positive things in life more than the negative. There's always going to be negative, and I have lots of things that are not so great in my life, and I know that you guys...
Speaking of not so great, NF Girl 33 says, how's Bailey doing?
Oh, hey. Bailey is thriving. She's 19 years old. Brain tumors are stable, have been stable for the last year.
There's Bailey down there, down in the hole.
Yay. Well, this is really cool. I love this idea of Periscope and being able to communicate live with you guys. And but Bailey's doing well. We do have some potential disruption in life with regards to my youngest NFer, Rachel. We discovered that she has some new tumor growths in her brain, and we do have an MRI coming up in, I think, a week and a half to compare the current MRI with the last MRI and kind of go from there to see whether or not we start treatment. So,
Twinkie D says she's getting an MRI tomorrow, wants some tips. They aren't giving her any meds.
The biggest tip is to relax and to not worry so much about what comes after the MRI. The MRI is really not that big a deal. I know there's a lot of people with anxiety. I have claustrophobia. I close my eyes and put myself somewhere else when I have that MRI. Wear earplugs, listen to music. If they allow you to watch a movie, that can always help relax. I know my kids all watch movies. I never get to. I don't know why it's different for adults, but I do get to listen to music. So that really helps. Keep your eyes closed and focus on your slow breathing. And
you're getting a ton of hearts, Kristi. They love you.
I love you guys too. But yeah, MRI.
NF Girl says you should go on Ellen.
I tried to contact Ellen. Ellen doesn't respond to anybody who's not like famous. I mean, you have to be like a celebrity to get on Ellen, I think. Or do some weird tricks, and I don't really know any tricks.
Come on, folks. Tell Kristi she's famous. She doesn't think she's famous.
I can't play the piano with my feet or do any special dances.
You could play the piano with your feet. You just can't do it well.
Right. Anyway, I've contacted Ellen and Dr. Phil and Katie. There's a new show. Is it Couric?
Katie Couric.
She has a new show, and I've actually written into her. I don't know. We just have to make some noise, and I'm all about that.
So you ever going to write another book?
I'm working on. Actually, the children's book that I have is written and illustrated by me, and it's there. It's not up for sale yet, but if I can get my husband to put it all together.
Hey now.
I have a children's book about NF, and it's actually going to be a series about this little girl who has NF, and she's kind of noticing that she's different, and she's pointing things out, and her mommy is explaining things, and I'm hoping that'll be a big thing. I think it has potential, and it's going to follow this little girl throughout her little NF life, and MRIs and doctor's appointments, and it's a cartoon illustration of a little girl.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm excited about it.
Saturn Girl says you should go on Dr. Oz. And I think NF Girl 33 said you are somebody, and you've gotten NF awareness out more than she says she could, which isn't true. We can all get NF awareness out.
Yes.
But you're going to be doing some speaking next month, and the next time we do a Periscope, we're going to talk a little bit more about that.
Yes.
I want to thank everybody who joined and everybody who's going to be watching this on Catch and on the Facebook when we post up this video. It's been fun. Thank you, Saturn Girl. She says you have a beautiful family, which, you know, is basically a compliment to me, too, right, Saturn Girl? Right.
Sure, yeah. Well, awesome. I look forward to more of these. Definitely.
All right. Everybody go on, and what should they do?
What should they do?
Oh, come on, Chris. What's your tagline?
Oh, yeah, you should thrive on.
Thrive on. Good job,
guys.
S. Dunnock. She said it, or he said it, thrive.
Thanks.
Saturn Girl says, I have Facebook Frances Marquez, so look her up and say hey.
I will.
Goodbye, everybody. We'll talk to you next time.
See ya.
Oops.